Yo, how to be authentic even when you stutter, even if you stutter. How to be authentic if you stutter, if you're someone who stutters, all right? And if you follow me for a while, you know my views on overcoming your stutter. It's about becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Because when you're authentic, nothing fucking matters. When you're authentic, people's opinions of you don't matter. When you're authentic, it doesn't matter if you, you, you get caught in a block. It does not matter because there's no pain associated with the stutter when you are still being who you truly want to be. Pain of stuttering that keeps you crippled at night comes in when you let your stutter forge your personality. It comes in when you let your stutter forge your actions. It comes in when you let your stutter forge what you think about. But if your stutter doesn't forge any of that, and you are just you, and you stutter sometimes, there is no pain associated to stuttering. None. And that's why being authentic is the goal to hit. And how to be authentic. I've talked about this before, but it's such a huge topic. There's a few things we have to look at. Let's look at two things in this video. The first thing being the relationship with your stutter. Is your relationship with your stutter good or bad? And how you can tell if it's good or bad is when you stutter, what emotions does it bring up? Anxiety? Low self-esteem? That's not an emotion, but does it make your self-esteem drop? Does it make you want to hide? Does it make you want to repress? Does it make you want to let the ground swallow you right up? That's a negative relationship with your stutter. And that means that when you stutter, what goes into your head is, this is not good. This is negative. And if you view your stutter as negative, it's going to bring you negative shit when you stutter. That's the bottom line. If you have a positive relationship with your stutter, then when you stutter, it doesn't do fucking anything to you. You are still your boss. You are still the commander of your ship. You are still the king. You are still the boss. It doesn't deflate your personality. It doesn't deflate your self-esteem. It doesn't deflate your confidence. It doesn't repress and hold you back from anything you want to do because you view your stutter simply as it is. As it just is. So, most likely, if you're not authentic even when you stutter, that means your relationship with your stutter is negative. And if you want immediate help on that, then look down below in the description. I'm offering right now free one-on-one calls with people who want to overcome their stutter. I'll look at where you are, what type of relationship you have with your stutter, and what you would have to take, what kind of actions you would have to take to step on to actually change that relationship and overcome your stutter. The second reason why you may not be authentic if you stutter is just your relationship with other people. Your relationship with other people. Other people's judgments of you. Other people's opinions. I can guarantee you value other people's judgments way the fuck too much. I can tell you that right now. It takes work. It takes work to undo all that unnecessary bullshit of survival brain that you have right now. We still have the same brain, maybe tweaked a little bit, but from our caveman days. Where if we are from our tribal days, if we do something bad, if we do something that is against the norm, we will get kicked out of our tribe and we will die. We will get eaten by a saber-tooth because it's against the norm. That's also a reason why you fear stuttering so much, is because it's against the norm. And it'll cause judgment. And judgment's bad. Judgment means I die by saber-tooth. But until you start to prove those thoughts wrong, that you're not going to die, you start proving that to your brain, that's when you get your power back. That's when the value you place in other people's judgments starts to decrease and decrease and decrease. And as a byproduct, you allow yourself to become more free because your actions are no longer dictated upon other people's perceived perception of what you should do. It's now your own shit, regardless if it gets judgment, regardless if people say that's wrong. You're still you, and you're still doing your own shit, and it doesn't deflate you if you get judgment. Judgment's such a massive player here. If you, a little test to feel if you care too much about what other people's, if you care too much about other people's opinions of you, right now I'm gonna give you this test. I want you to actually do this, or if you're at home right now and you're all bundled up in bed, I want you to imagine doing this, but best case scenario, I want you to do this. I want you to walk down the closest, the busiest street that you have with your hands in the air. Both hands directly in the air, walking up. You can have a fist so it doesn't look like you're putting your hands up and a cop's about to shoot you. But you can have a fist. But that's against the norm, right? People don't usually walk like that. And at the same time, skip. Skip while doing that. Oh, that looks so weird. No, Chase, that's not the same because no one does that. No, Chase, that's stupid. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. You know what all those thoughts are that are going to your head right now? Those are bullshit excuses to continue hiding. Those are rationalizations to not do things because of other people's judgments. That's all they are. That is all they are. And if there's a strong will not to take that action, not to go and do that, then you know the value you give other people's judgments of you is so strong. And to start to undo that, like I said, is to start proving that fucking brain wrong, that you're not going to die if you get judgment. And if you go and do things, comfort zone challenges that push your boundary, that cause you to get judgment, then guess what? When you stutter, the next time you stutter and you feel judgment, it's not going to hit you the same way. Because you purposely just went and got judgment. You got desensitized to it. It didn't kill you. You proved it didn't kill you. And I guarantee you, it made you feel empowered. So next time you get judgment when you stutter, it's not going to hit you the same. It's going to be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as last time I stuttered. And you prove that brain wrong. You prove that brain wrong. And you mix that with changing your relationship with your stutter from a negative to a positive one, and there's nothing fucking stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. So with that being said, those two things, changing your relationship with your stutter and changing your relationship with other people and how you view them, the power you give them, is so important. So important for your growth, for your journey. And if you want help with that, if you want the exact path, the exact right actions to take, the exact right mindsets to put into your head from someone who used to severely stutter, to now helping other people overcome their stutter too, the mindset he has now that he's also implemented in his clients, that now they can walk this world authentically, whether they stutter or not, because I still stutter. Whether they stutter or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't deflate them whatsoever. If you want that path to become the most badass version of yourself, then like I said, I'm now offering free one-on-one calls where you can talk to me directly. No obligation whatsoever. No obligation whatsoever. Just to talk to me one-on-one, see exactly where you are, what your situation looks like, and if and how I would even be able to help you. And that's it. The link is in the description, called free consultation call. And I love you. I hope you got immense value from this video, because you deserve it. You do. You're a beast, and you will overcome your stutter. Just take the right actions. Peace out.